Yeah, we're excited. It feels like we've practiced for a year before our first actual contest. We know it's going to be a tough challenge in UMD. They're very well coached. They're off to a 3-0 start. Irvin is back, the preseason play of the year for that league, and he was a handful for us a couple years ago. And it'll be a challenge to go in there. And Zoli, the point guard, is a senior now. And they've brought in some really good junior college athletes to complement those two players, and they really have a nice club, and it's going to be interesting. Our guys are looking forward to the challenge, and it'll be fun to be able to play against somebody else. It was good to play Finlandia in exhibition, and so that we could find out what our flaws were. That was the biggest thing. Our offense needs to get much more. We need to get more post play, and we have to have contributions from more than just a couple players, and certainly it's not a secret that Jason and Ben are going to have to do a lot of our scoring, but we need to get better balance with our big guys, and I feel like we've come a long way in the last 10 days. We need to have experience in a game-like situation. Duluth, of course, going to make it tough in that aspect, but I like the way our big guys are trying to contribute. Well, again, the things that we've learned through the preseason practice was we can't run last year's offense. We didn't have those parts, and I don't want to sound like I'm repeating myself in these situations, but Austin and Alex were great contributors, but we have to find a replacement for those points, for that leadership, and that's probably the biggest thing. And it's still a process. We're not where we need to be honest with you. But with that being said, the guys are up for the challenge, and Saturday is going to go a long ways toward seeing if we've made progress in getting more contributors, getting that leadership, getting our guys to step up in the crunch time situation. Who's going to screen? Who's going to shoot? Who's going to handle the ball? And who's going to defend? Well, it's clearly going to be a huge challenge, and I think we have to contain their transition, their transition offense. They're very athletic, as I said, and we have to somehow contain Irvin. It's going to be a challenge with our smaller lineup, to try to guard him, because he's going to go inside and he's also going to shoot the three. They set a lot of back screens. So I think those two things in particular, I could have a list of 20 things. We got to keep them off the boards. They're very good offensive rebounders. But I do think if we can, minimize Irvin from going crazy, because we know Zoli's going to be a good player, and just not let him have too many easy baskets. I think those are some of the things that we're concentrating on right now.